guys, are we running? Yes, we are. So, wait, just need to do something. Okay, I'm just done something. Hi guys, welcome to another video. So, let's go with, first let's go with the changes, because there is some. First thing I need to, and this is the saddest one. I mean sadly, had to remove day shift at Fridays. Like that's that one I had to do, but in day 13, we have to save that because we have day 12 to show. Let's just go over this quick. The Edrix 3 is going to update. A lot of mods been added, so video on that soon. Then the remastered version of Q's Lockout. This is my Discord profile, by the way. And then Fire to Warriors Full Casino. And then one whole new day. Day 13. Got a lot here, including your folders. And then that's the quick bit out here. The reason why I make this video is because I'm actually want to talk about a particular thing. Like, that's regular 1 minute in, but look, whenever I would say the word warning, like, this is gonna be something now. Like, not in every other video, like, it's only with this one, because this video might be talking about, like, hate speech, and I might be raging about that. So just as a heads up there, because generally this one is going to be a little bit head talk heavy. You might be thinking a little bit different of me. But I'm going to be explaining the controversy, not of anything on here, but what the opinions of what people said about fnaf in real time. So let's actually open my browser and type. Yes, this is gonna be a heavy thing to say. Always checking the time, but wait. Yep, this is gonna be a heavy thing to say, but I'm a fan of fnaf in real time. I'm so sorry, but I love this. Like the music. Wait, the Aeon here, but the ending of it, I love it. But I don't know why people hate on it. Like, I watched a video about it, and I think the video was called how. Wait, let me see, how is it called? Like, no joke, this is the uncut version. Like, all of these will be uncut, but generally I would make an uncut version today if I want to. But I said nah, and just went for it. So remember, it was here. Yes, watching a game crash and burn in real time. That was the video. Like, I would link this at the end of this video for you to check, but it's an hour-long video going over everything why everyone hates it. But when I watched it, my head think, then why do I'm the only one that actually likes it? Like, I like the music. I actually like the goddamn the VHS series that they done the watch through, what the hell that's called, but I like it for some reason. And my language here, but I use swear, but not this much. But I don't know why the fuck does people so much fucking hate this. Like, for fuck's sake, it's a game. Like, actual no, it ain't a game. It's a fucking passion project at that point. Like, why the fuck are you possibly fucking criticizing just for fucking bad gameplay, not within the original? It's still a fucking game. Like, just let fucking take its fucking personality on FNAF. If you just want to fucking put like, just fucking play this. Just fucking and go on Game Joe and download this. Like, this fix all your fucking problems. I'm saying this is in Minecraft. You can just play this. Simple fucking solve. Don't you fucking backlash an entire fucking dev just because this game's bad. Well, what the fuck then? Like, actually, for serious sake, why the fuck are you possibly fucking in goddamn and making controversy? See, or not controversy, but fucking criticizing a game where it's trying to fucking take its own perspective for FNAF 1. Just fucking let it have its joy. Like, you can't fucking have milk. You can't have cereal without the milk. You can't, on, like, some things, but some people tell me it takes two people who to make an argument. Well, it makes goddamn 1,000 people to probably make an argument that goes 10 fucking miles per hour more bigger. Sorry, I also have ADHD and autism, that's a bit on my name, but generally, how the f can you possibly criticize a game that I generally fucking love to? Like, I'm not getting on any side. Like, I'm taking my own perspective on this. Like, all of these. Like, all of them. They all have their own perspective. Like, me go over all the game that takes FNAF for one and adds an interesting perspective on it. Like, this is what I know. If you know any games that take FNAF 1 in an interesting direction, put it down below so I can know. Like, if I don't have one here. This one, Freddy's Reanimated, takes FNAF 1 in an interesting design. Binds the HK Studio as one rebranded. And basically the whole rebranded series except for 4 and 5. Well, technically, I don't know, but basically, there is many other fan games that takes FNAF 1 and all of them in an interesting direction. But why when you try... why when one comes out with genuinely it just adds real-time mechanics, adds its own character brother, like, it's its own game. Like, fuck me, you don't have to criticize something just because it tries to go over its own way. Just let it be a passion project and just let it fucking go and stay. Like, you know, what kind of hallelujah do you think? And just try and keep a game how it's built. Like, if the game's like dogs, and to the point when that, yeah, I will agree that. Definitely guaranteed I would agree on that. But, if every other time I disagree with like all the controversy, all the point when it's in the main one. Like, it's a good game. If it's a good game, just let it keep of how it is. Like, just let it keep itself. Like, actually, just let it stay and let it just go and run. Like, go how like goes da 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 or something like that. But or Brothers Versus or Brothers Sadness or whatever you want to call it. But I like it. Like, I like that song. Like, I like it. Yeah. Like, generally, like, take this perspective. If you're a dev that just made a game, like, you just get one, for example, no, because I'm not criticizing any, because all of these games are good, or for like 1 week, or blah blah blah, or that, or good, but basically, you're the one that was making FNAF all time. You uploaded it, yeah, and people liked it at first, but then it's been like a month, and people start criticizing it. And why am well, in my words, disliking it, saying that, but generally, you just have to have a perspective, right? A perspective. Like, it probably, like, it went through a demo. I don't know how long on it was from the demo to the full release, but it was a wide gap. And some people say, or as I'm saying, things can change in that period. Like, if you try and put this into an understandable thing, like, I think I'm just yapping on, but I actually want to know, and this is what I'm saying, how far would yous go? I mean, how far would yous go down? And, or in my words, how far would you go down a rabbit hole? Oh, how far would you go? Cause that's what my life has been generally. Like here, the up, down, left, and right, but I don't know why you would criticize a game. Like it's still what I'm repeating myself on, but it's still a fine game. Like all of these are fine games. Like Jesus, I was like, find some Warriors for God's sake. Let me put that on there. Find some Warriors for God's sake. People disliked, but then over time they liked it. Like you need to have a perspective. Like Finds Warriors one was genuinely Finn, but more that with that, like you don't need a quiz as a dev. Like or base the whole thing, and as well just for a character called Gay Ryo or something like that of Percy's or whatever it's called. I don't know. No, puppies is puppy day or whatever the hell it's called. His nickname's working on, but just don't criticize. Like the best perspective you try and add is like it's in this like the box, right? Like this tiny box. Actually enough. Like I don't know actually, like you'd have to know some things. Like you can't just jump on a train. Just jump on it straight away. Like, you can't judge a book by its cover, or as I say it, you can't judge a game by how people saying it. Like, go and try it. Like, people have their own opinions, but half the opinions I've saw is people just disliking it. Like, come on, try. Like, actually try to think possible. Or, like, I'm having a little bit of brain fog because I'm still aging autism. Like, I'm still trying to add on to this. Because I'm trying to go in depth with this of how much I remember. As well, 93 of how the game went. Bruh, what the are you adding at a point? Like, bruh, I'm going back to on this point, but it's still a fine game. Let it take its own perspective of fnaf 1. Let it just take its own perspective. Like, there's many FNAF fan games out there that got them take the FNAF world and put it in its own perspective. But when one comes out, you just try and criticize it. And that's what happened with FNAF in real time. Just don't. Don't do that. Like, I've played it myself. Like, behind the scenes. Like, I've played the game myself. Of, like, before I did YouTube. So, like, it was during August when I got this laptop. I tried FNAF in real time and generally it was a good run. Like, generally, best thing I ever did. And then, like, September, I made Big the Game. Like the game video, the beginning of the laptop series, like beginning of that arc. But like, you can't just criticize something. Like I'm keep on going to this point, but generally, don't. Like it's an amazing game. Like in my own words. Like I'm not taking it off any other words. But behind the scenes, but in my bottom of my heart, people would say it's like, people would say that is in every possible way. Like imagine you've made the best game ever, like possible, or like high quality and that stuff. Just to people say it's fucking, it's bullshit. Everyone doesn't fucking like you, you fucking piece of sh. Like, bruh, it's still a game. Like, dang. If it's a game, it's a game. You don't criticize it by its cover. Like, my god, I'm not saying it's personally, like generally, but let me show you some personal growth. So, Kizog hours, right? Let me show you the growth and changes is of what this dev has made. So look, you didn't see that for yourself, but look, that's that right? Remember that. Trying to go quickly as possible, but then here's the remake of it, or what is called the remastered of it. He's made these four. So this far, he's made first three and the spin-off. Just keep that in mind. Here's the remastered. Immediately leagues better. Look at this. Lower. See? That's why I call development change. Like, over time, he got better at making it. Like, generally, that's what you should be actually doing. Like, you can't judge his book by its cover, or what I say. You can't judge an entire developer just because of one bad game. Like, people back then would say that this was but then he updated it, made it better, but then made a whole remastered of it, making it better. Like, just now, like, he made a remastered of it. Generally, best experience ever. I've not made a video on it, but I will never, but generally, this is something that you should go blindfolded in. Just put blindfold on, go for it. But generally, that's the controversy. Like, you can't judge it from, like, the example I showed here with this and this. You can't judge it. Like, you should actually take the perspective and wait. Actually think. Let's just wait a couple of months, because this game's already been out for like years. So in my words, let's wait a couple of years and see if he would remake the game and actually listen to the people instead. Like, try and take that argument and controversy and that stuff and try to make it better. Like, I'm not saying this, but there is some quirks and quirks there, but still is a good game, but don't fucking criticize the dev. Just don't. Like, try and, like, live in one space without making controversy. Like, the examples of what I've showed today, like Phantom Warriors 1, general recover of his deluxe version, general best recover ever. One Night with Box 3, a whole different game. Like, you really have to think. Let's just wait and see if he would remake the game, and then we can judge. Like, wait, okay? Now, that's the end of today's video. Like, generally, like some hot, I've said, like not regularly, but as well as progress update. So you can not click off because this is basically November. Day 5, I might do this one, maybe one of these two. I'm doing a video on this one. I'm doing a video on these two. No explanations. And day 7, keeping as a mystery. 8, we'll actually do this one because I'm actually interested. 9, we'll do Delta Night. I think guarantee this is my guess. Day 10, this one, and I'll explain why. Actually, I won't. Day 11, we would actually do this one. And then day 12 and 13, I'll just keep as a mystery until we get there. And as a final send-off, just explaining it, but I've made an archive of some, not an archive, but basically a project. If you want one space, like, I need someone to tell me how you make different package files. Someone can tell me that, thank you, but that's the end of today's video. Now, I don't know, like, this is the final quote, but I actually think, why would you possibly make controversy or goddamn argue just about a fan game? Like, if it's a fan game, leave it. Like, if you think it's shit, then good. Then you think it's shit. Like, generally, people have their different tastes. Like, I like the game, you won't like the game. Like, I would like it, you won't. Someone else would like it. Like, we all have different opinions, but that's the end of today's video. Nearly 20 minutes, so peace.